Dear students, Sat Shri Akal Ji, most welcome in Creative Guruji. Please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon for latest video notifications. Science, Class 10th, Chapter 2, Acids, Base and Salts. Introduction. You have learnt in your previous classes that the sour and the bitter tastes of foods are due to acids and bases respectively present in them. Let us look at the definitions of acids and base. Acids. Substances with sour taste are regarded as acids, like lemon juice, vinegar, grapefruit juice and spoiled milk etc. Taste is sour since they are acidic in nature. Many substances can be identified as acids based on their taste, but some of the acids like sulfuric acid have very strong action on the skin, which means that they are corrosive in nature. In such case, it would be according to modern definition. An acid may be defined as a substance which releases one or more H positive ion in aqueous solution. We also know that acid change the color of blue litmus to red. As shown in the picture, a blue litmus strip when dipped in an acid solution acquires red color. Now move to the bases. Substances with bitter taste are regarded as base. Since many bases like sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide have corrosive actions on skin and can even harm the body, so according to modern definition, a base may be defined as a substance capable of releasing one or more OH negative ion in aqueous solution. We also know that bases change the color of red litmus to blue. As shown in the picture, a red strip when dipped in a base solution becomes blue. Before going to the chemical properties of acids and bases, we can also discuss the indicators. Indicators indicates the nature of particular solution, whether acidic, basic or neutral. Apart from this, indicator also represents the change in nature of solution from acidic to basic and vice versa. Indicators are basically colored organic substances extracted from different plants. Common indicators are: first one, litmus. Litmus is a purple dye which is extracted from lichen, a plant belonging to variety. It can also be applied on paper in the form of strips and available as blue and red strips. A blue litmus strip when dipped in an acidic solution acquires red color. Similarly, a red strip when dipped in a base solution becomes blue. Next one, phenolphthalein. It is also an organic dye and acidic in nature. In neutral or acidic solution, it remains colorless, while in basic solution the color of indicator changes to pink. Next indicator, methyl orange. It is an organic colored dye and basic in nature. In the acidic medium, the color of indicator becomes red, and in the basic or neutral medium, its color remains unchanged. Next one, red cabbage juice. It is a purple in color in natural medium and turns red or pink in acidic medium. In the basic or alkaline medium, its color changes to green. Last indicator is turmeric juice. It is yellow in color and remains as such in the neutral and acidic medium. In the basic medium, its color becomes reddish or deep brown. After introducing the chapter and discussion about acids, base and indicators, let's move to our next topic, chemical properties of acids and bases. Chemical properties of acids. First one, action with metal. Dilute acid like dilute HCl and dilute H2SO4 react with certain active metals to evolve hydrogen gas. For example, Na plus HCl gives 2NaCN plus H2. In this reaction, hydrogen gas is evolved. Second example, Mg plus H2SO4 gives MgSO4 plus H2. In the second reaction, hydrogen gas is also evolved. The question arises in our mind, what is active metals? Active metals, metals which can displace hydrogen from dilute acids are known as active metals. For example, Na, Ka, Zn, Mg, etc. All these are active metals. Some active metals are shown in this picture also. Second one, action with metal oxide. Acid react with metal oxide to form salt and water. These reactions are mostly carried out upon heating. For example, ZnO plus HCl give ZnCl2 plus H2O. Next example, MgO plus H2SO4 gives MgSO4 plus H2O. Third, action with bases. Acid react with bases to give salt and water. HCl plus NaOH gives NaCl plus H2O. Next reaction, action with metal carbonates. Metal carbonate react with acid to evolve CO2 gas and form salt. For example, CaCO3 plus 2HCl gives CaCl2 plus H2O plus CO2. In this reaction, hydrogen gas is evolved. Fifth, action with metal bicarbonate. Metal bicarbonates react with acid to evolve CO2 gas and form salt, just like the metal carbonates. For example, 2NaHCO3 plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus H2O plus CO2. In this reaction, carbon dioxide gas also evolve. Now move to the chemical properties of bases. First one, action with metal. Metals like zinc, tin and aluminium react with strong alkalis like NaOH, KOH to evolve hydrogen gas. For example, Zn plus 2NaOH gives Na2ZnO2 plus H2. Second one, action with non-metallic oxides. Bases react with oxides of non-metals to form salt and water. For example, NaOH plus CO2 gives Na2CO3 plus H2O. Now move to one of the most important reaction, neutralization. It may be defined as a reaction between acids and bases present in aqueous solution to form salt and water. HCl plus NaOH gives NaCl plus H2O. Basically, neutralization is the combination between H positive ion of the acid with OH negative ion of the base to form H2O. Neutralization reaction involving an acid and base is of exothermic nature. Heat is evolved in all neutralization reactions. If both acid and base are strong, the value of heat energy evolved remains same irrespective of their nature. With neutralization reaction, we also explain some of the applications of neutralization. First one, people of all days suffer from acidity problem in the stomach, which is caused mainly due to release of excessive gastric juices containing HCl. The acidity is neutralized by antacids tablet which contains sodium hydrogen carbonate, magnesium hydroxide, etc. Next one, the stings of bees and ants contain formic acid. Its corrosive and poisonous effect can be neutralized by rubbing soap which contain NaOH and alkali means base. Next one, the stings of wasp contain an alkali and its poisonous effect can be neutralized by an acid like acetic acid present in vinegar. Last one, farmers generalized neutralize the effect of acidity in the soil caused by acid rain by adding slaked lime, calcium hydroxide to the soil. Now move to our next topic, what is strong and weak acid. Strong and weak acid. First one, strong acid. Acids which are completely ionized in water are known as strong acids. For example, HCl plus water gives H positive ion plus Cl negative ion. Just like HCl, H2SO4, etc., all are strong acids. Second one, weak acids. Acids which are weakly ionized in water are known as weak acids. For example, CH3COOH plus water gives CH3COO negative ion plus H positive ion. CH3COOH, HCOOH, etc. all are weak acids. Now move to our next question. What is strong and weak base? Strong and weak bases. First one, strong bases. Bases which are almost completely ionized in water are known as strong base. NaOH plus water gives Na positive ion plus OH negative ion. Second one, weak base. Bases which are feebly ionized on dissolving in water and reduce a low concentrations of hydroxyl ion are called weak bases. Now move to the conducting nature of acids and base solution. Acids are substances which contains one or more hydrogen atoms in their molecules, which they can release in water as H positive ion. Similarly, bases are the substances which contains one or more hydroxyl group in their molecules, which they release in water as OH negative ion. Since the ions are carriers of charge, therefore aqueous solution of both acids and bases are conductors of electricity. Let's compare the properties of acid and base. Acids, base. First one, substances with sour taste are regarded as acid. Substances with bitter taste are regarded as base. Acid change the color of blue litmus to red. Base change the color of red litmus to blue. Acid shows electrical conductivity in aqueous solution. Bases also show electrical conductivity in aqueous solution. Acidic property disappear when react with base. Basic property disappear when react with acid. Now move to our last topic, role of water in ionization of acids and bases. Substances can act as acid and bases only in the presence of water in aqueous solution. In dry state, which is also called anhydrous state, these characters cannot be shown. Actually, water helps in the ionization of acids or base by separating the ions. This is also known as dissociation and is explained on the basis of a theory called Arrhenius theory of acids and bases. In the dry state, hydrochloric acid are known as hydrogen chloride gas, that is HCl gas. It is not in the position to give any H positive ion. Therefore, the acidic character is not shown. Now let us pass the gas through water taken in a beaker with the help of glass pipe. H2O molecules are of polar nature, which means that they have partial negative charge on oxygen atom and partial positive charge on hydrogen atom. They will be form a sort of envelope around the hydrogen atoms as well as chlorine present in an acid and thus help in their separation as ions. These ions are said to be hydrated ions. HCl plus water gives H positive plus Cl negative. The electrical current is carried through these ions. The same applied to other acids as well as bases. Thus we conclude that first one, acid can release H positive ion only in aqueous solution, and second one, base can release OH negative ion only in aqueous solution. After explaining chemical properties of acids and base, let's move to our next most important topic, pH scale. We know how acid-base indicators can be used to distinguish between an acid and a base. We have also learnt in the previous section about dilution and decrease in concentration of H positive or OH negative ions in the solution. Can we quantitatively find the amount of these ions present in a solution? Can we judge how strong a given acid or a base is? We can do this by making use of a universal indicator, which is mixture of several indicators. The universal indicator shows different colors at different concentrations of hydrogen atom in a solution. We can define pH scale as a scale for a measuring hydrogen ion concentration in a solution called pH scale. A scale for measuring hydrogen ion concentration in a solution is called pH scale. pH scale has been developed by S.P.L. Sorensen. The P in pH stands for potence, in German meaning power. pH meaning power of hydrogen. On the pH scale, we can measure pH generally from 0 very acidic to 14 very alkaline. pH should be thought of as simply as a number which indicates the acidic or basic nature of a solution. Higher the hydronium ion concentration, lower is the pH value. Characteristics of pH scale are: the pH of a neutral solution is 7. Value less than 7 on the pH scale represents an acidic solution. As the pH value increases from 7 to 14, it represents an increase in OH negative ion concentration in the solution. That is, increase in the strength of alkali. The strengths of acids and bases depends on the number of H positive ions and OH negative ions produced respectively. If we take hydrochloric acid and acetic acid of the same concentration, say 1 molar, then these produce different amount of hydrogen ions. Acids that give rise to more H positive ion are said to be strong acids, and acids that give less H positive ions are said to be weak acid. Similarly with bases. Now move to our next topic, importance of pH in everyday life. First, importance of pH in everyday life: soil pH and plant growth. The growth of plants in a particular soil is also related to its pH. Actually, different plants prefer different pH range for their growth. It is therefore quite important to provide the soil with proper pH for their healthy growth. Soils with high iron mineral or with vegetation tend to become acidic. This soil pH can reach as low as 4. The acidic effect can be neutralized by liming the soil, which is carried by adding calcium hydroxide. These are all basic in nature and have neutralizing effect. Similarly, the soil with excess of limestone or chalk is usually alkaline. Sometimes its pH reaches as high as 8.3 and quite harmful for the plant growth. In order to reduce the alkaline effect, it is better to add some decaying organic matter. The soil pH is also affected by acid rain and the use of fertilizers. Therefore, soil treatment is quite essential. Second, importance of pH in everyday life: pH in our digestive system. It is very interesting to note that our stomach produces hydrochloric acid. It helps in the digestion of food without harming the stomach. During indigestion, the stomach produces too much acid and this causes pain and irritation. To get rid of this pain, people use base called antacids. These antacids neutralizes the excess acid. Magnesium hydroxide, milk of magnesia, a mild base, is often used for this purpose. These antacids will bring the pH of the system back its normal value. The pH of human blood varies between 7.36 to 7.42. It is maintained by the soluble bicarbonates and carbonic acid present in the blood. These are known as buffers. Next importance: pH changes as the cause of tooth decay. Tooth decay starts when the pH of the mouth is lower than 5.5. Tooth enamel, made up of calcium phosphate, is the hardest substance in the body. It does not dissolve in water. What is corroded when the pH in the mouth is below 5.5? Bacteria present in the mouth produces acids by degradation of sugar and food particles remaining in the mouth after eating. The best way to prevent this is to clean the mouth after eating food. Using toothpaste, which are generally basic for cleaning the teeth, can neutralize the excess acid and prevent tooth decay. Fourth, importance of pH in everyday life: self-defense by animals through chemical warfare, or the role of pH in curing stings by insects. The stings of bees and ants contain methanoic acid. When stung, the cause of lot of pain and irritation. The cure is in rubbing the affected area with soap. Sodium hydroxide present in the soap neutralizes acid injected in the body and thus bring the pH back to its original level. Bring relief in the person who have been stung. Similarly, the effect of sting by wasp containing alkali is neutralized by the application of vinegar, which is ethanoic acid. One question arises in our mind, that is, are animals pH sensitive? Our body works within the pH range of 7.0 to 7.8. Living organisms can survive only in a narrow range of pH change. When pH of rainwater is less than 5.6, it is called acid rain. When acid rain flow into the rivers, it lowers the pH value of the river water. The survival of aquatic life in such rivers becomes difficult. After explaining pH scale and importance of pH scale in everyday life, now move to the last topic of this chapter, salts. A substance formed by neutralization of an acid with base is called a salt. A substance formed by neutralization of an acid with base is called a salt. For example, NaOH plus HCl gives NaCl plus H2O. Sodium hydroxide reacts with hydrochloric acid to form sodium chloride and water. Now move to the classifications of salt. Salt have been classified on the basis of chemical formula as well as pH value. Classification based on chemical formula. Number 1, normal salt. A normal salt is one which does not contain any ionizable hydrogen atom or hydroxyl group. This means that it has been formed by the complete neutralization of an acid by a base. For example, NaCl, KCl, etc. all are normal salt. Number 2, acidic salt. An acidic salt still contains some replaceable hydrogen atoms. This means that the neutralization of an acid by the base is not complete. For example, sodium hydrogen sulfate, sodium hydrogen carbonate, etc. all are acidic salt. Number 3, basic salts. A basic salt still contains some replaceable hydroxyl group. This means that the neutralization of the base by the acid is not complete. For example, basic lead nitrate, basic lead chloride, etc. all are basic salts. Next type of classification. Classification based on pH value. Salts are formed by the reaction between acids and bases. Depending upon the nature of the acids and bases or upon the pH values, the salt solution are of 3 types. Number 1, neutral salt solution. Salt solution of strong acids and strong bases are neutral and have pH equal to 7. They do not change the color of litmus solution. For example, NaCl, NaNO3, etc. all are neutral salt solution. Number 2, acidic salt solution. Salt solution of strong acids and weak bases are of acidic nature and have pH less than 7. They change the color of blue litmus solution to red. For example, NH4 in bracket, SO4, NH4Cl, etc. all are acidic salt solution. Number 3, basic salt solution. Salt solution of strong bases and weak acids are of basic nature and have pH more than 7. They change the color of red litmus solution to blue. For example, Na2CO3, K3PO4, etc. all are basic salt solutions. In both the salts, bases NaOH and KOH are strong while the acid H2CO3 and H3PO4 are weak. Now we are talking about uses of salt. Number 1, as a table salt. Number 2, in the manufacture of butter and cheese. Number 3, in leather industry. Number 4, in the manufacturing of washing soda and baking soda. Number 5, for the preparation of sodium hydroxide by electrolysis of brine. Number 6, rock salt is spread on ice to melt it in cold countries. Now let's move to our next topic, some important chemical compounds. First chemical compound, sodium chloride or common salt or table salt. Sodium chloride, also called common salt or table salt, is the most essential part of our diet. Chemically, it is formed by the reaction between solution of sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acids. Seawater is the major source of sodium chloride, where it is present in dissolved form along with the other soluble salts such as chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium. It is separated by some suitable methods. Deposits of salt are found in different parts of the world and are known as rock salt. When pure, it is white crystalline solid. However, it is often brown due to presence of impurities. Now move to uses of sodium chloride or common salt. Number 1. Essential for life. Sodium chloride is quite essential for life. Biologically, it has a number of functions to perform, such as in muscle contraction, in conduction of nerve impulse in the nervous system, and is also converted in hydrochloric acid, which helps in the digestion of food in the stomach. When we sweat, there is a loss of sodium chloride along with water. It leads to muscle cramps. Its losses has to be its compensated suitability by giving certain salt preparation to the patients. Lacto powder is an important substitute of common salt. Number 2. Raw material for chemicals. Sodium chloride is also a very useful raw material for different chemicals. A few out of these are hydrochloric acid, washing soda, baking soda, etc. Upon electrolysis of a strong solution of salt, sodium hydroxide, chlorine and hydrogen are obtained. Apart from these, it is used in the leather industry for the leather tanning. In serve cold, rock salt is spread on icy cold rod to melt ice. It is also used as fertilizer for sugar beet. Next type of chemical compound, sodium hydroxide. When electricity is passed through the aqueous solution of sodium chloride called brine, it is decomposed to form sodium hydroxide. 2NaCl plus 2H2O gives 2NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2. The process is called the chlor-alkali process because of the product formed chlor for chlorine and alkali for sodium hydroxide. Chlorine gas is given off at the anode and hydrogen gas at the cathode. Sodium hydroxide solution is formed near the cathode. The three products produced in this process are all useful. Figure shows the different uses of these products at cathode, at anode. Let's move to our next important chemical compound, bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is numerically called chlorine of lime or chlorinated lime. You have already come to know that chlorine is produced during the electrolysis of aqueous sodium chloride brine. This chlorine gas is used for the manufacture of bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is produced by the action of chlorine on dry slaked lime. Ca bracket start OH bracket close 2 plus Cl2 gives CaOCl2 plus H2O. Bleaching powder is represented as CaOCl2. The actual composition of bleaching powder is quite complex. Uses of bleaching powder. First one, for bleaching cotton and linen in the textile industry, for bleaching wood pulp in paper factories, and for bleaching washed cloth in laundry. Second, as an oxidizing agent in many chemical industry. Third, for disinfecting drinking water to make it free of germs. Fourth, it is used to prepare chloroform. Next important chemical compound, baking soda. The soda commonly used in the kitchen for making tasty crispy pakoras is baking soda. Sometimes it is added to for faster cooking. The chemical name of the compound is sodium hydrogen carbonate NaHCO3. It is produced using sodium chloride as one of the raw materials. NaCl plus H2O plus CO2 plus NH3 gives NH4Cl, ammonium chloride plus NaHCO3, sodium hydrogen carbonate. Baking soda is represented as NaHCO3. Properties. First one, it is white crystalline substance that form an alkaline solution with water. The aqueous solution of sodium bicarbonate is neutral to methyl orange but gives pink color with phenolphthalein orange. Second one, when heated above 543 Kelvin, it is converted into sodium carbonate to NaHCO3 above 543 Kelvin, Na2CO3 plus CO2 plus H2O. Uses of baking soda or sodium hydrogen carbonate. First one, for making baking powder. which is a mixture of baking soda, sodium hydrogen carbonate, and a mild edible acid such as tartaric acid. When baking powder is heated or mixed in water, the following reaction takes place. NaHCO3 plus H positive from any acid gives CO2 plus H2O plus sodium salt of acid. Carbon dioxide produced during the reaction causes bread or cake to rise, making them soft and spongy. Second one, sodium hydrogen carbonate is also an ingredient in antacids. Being alkaline, it neutralizes excess acid in the stomach and provides relief. Third one, it is also used in soda acid fire extinguishers. Number 4, it is an important chemical in textile, tanning, paper and ceramic industries. Let's move to next important chemical compound, washing soda. The chemical name of washing soda is sodium carbonate decahydrate, Na2CO3.10H2O. Sodium carbonate is recrystallized by dissolving in water to get washing soda. It is also a basic salt. Na2CO3 plus 10H2O gives Na2CO3.10H2O. Washing soda. Sodium carbonate and sodium hydrogen carbonate are useful chemicals for many industrial processes. Uses of washing soda. Number 1. Sodium carbonate washing soda is used in glass, soap and paper industries. Number 2. It is used in the manufacture of sodium compounds such as borax. Number 3. Sodium carbonate can be used as a cleaning agent for domestic purposes. Number 4. It is used for removing hardness of water. Let's move to the last important chemical compound, plaster of Paris. On heating gypsum at 373 Kelvin, it loses water molecule and becomes calcium sulfate hemihydrate CaSO4 dot half H2O. This is called plaster of Paris. CaSO4 dot 2H2O gypsum gives CaSO4 dot half H2O plaster of Paris plus 3/4 H2O water molecule. The temperature is carefully controlled as at higher temperature gypsum is fully dehydrated. The properties of dehydrated gypsum are completely different from those of plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris is the substance which doctor uses as plaster for supporting fractured bone in the right position. Plaster of Paris is a white powder and on mixing with water it changes to gypsum, once again giving a hard solid mass. CaSO4 dot half H2O gives 3/4 H2O gives CaSO4 dot 2H2O gypsum. Uses of plaster of Paris. When finely powdered plaster of Paris is mixed with water and made into a paste, it quickly set into a hard mass. The process, its volume also increases lightness. These properties find a number of uses. Addition of water turns plaster of Paris back into gypsum. Number 1. It is used in laboratories for sealing gaps where airtight arrangement is required. Number 2. It is also used for making toys, cosmetic and cast of statues. Number 3. It is used as a cast for setting broken bones. Number 4. It is also find use in making molds in pottery. Number 5. It is also used for making surfaces smooth and for making design on walls and ceilings. In this video or lecture, we will be learn about salts and some important chemical compounds. That's all about this chapter. I hope you will understand the chapter in this lecture. Don't forget to hit the like button and share this video. Subscribe to the channel, keep hard work and make parents' name shine.